Well, hello YouTube, and welcome back once again to Harley Day Rider here on another day ride. I figured I'd get out. The rain stopped, the roads dried up, so I figured I'd get out and take a little ride here. You know, a little after work ride, never hurt anybody. Boy, that guy looks like he has a load of stuff on his back there. Anyway, first of all, folks, I want to thank you for all of the responses on the auto tuner there on the FP3. I appreciate all the feedback, man. You know, when you're not a mechanic and you don't really work on your own bikes, it's nice to hear from you guys out there that put in the time to comment back on these videos. We all appreciate that. As motovloggers, we all truly appreciate you putting the time in to comment on our videos. It's like we have a little family out here. You know, each one of us helping each other out. And that's for sure the great American way to be helping each other out. Anyway, over the course of the next several days here, it's supposed to start, the temperatures are going to again plummet here in Pennsylvania for some reason. And with that happening, that's going to leave us not riding again. And with not riding means no new motovlogs, unfortunately again. We're all waiting. We're all hoping spring will come soon. And be able to get back out here and ride with you guys, you know, pretty much every day. Take some nice long rides on the weekends. And get to enjoy some scenery again. And as you can see, everything around here is still pretty much dead. I was actually watching a video. Whose video was it, actually? Yep. I believe it was NC Stoney was out riding, saying how everything in his area is starting to green up. It's nice if you live down that way in Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. Everything up here, you can see the grass there. If you can see that, it's all still brown and dead. And it's going to be that way for a while because of these cold spells coming through. What's funny though, a few weeks ago we had, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 warm days. And what was kind of neat was, I asked my wife, I said, hey, did the flowers start coming up out back? And sure enough, they were. The daffodils, you know, they got fooled. They think, hey, it's early spring. It's time for us to pop out of the ground here and be beautiful for everybody. But that's not really the case. And they're not really smart enough to go back in the ground. So it is what it is. You just... they come up a little bit, and then, you know, they think they're going to sprout, and then all of a sudden they're like, wow, wait, it's still winter time. Which is pretty crazy in itself. Yeah, I thought I'd get out here, take a little spin down the old roadway here. I don't really know where I'm going. It's supposed to rain again, so that's kind of problematic in its own self. I really don't feel like getting wet today. The temperature right now, I looked when I left the house, it's 52 degrees. So it's hanging in there a little bit better than yesterday was. Yesterday was 47. But, so the chill's not quite as bad. And yes, I still have my freeze-out gear on. And yes, some of the roads I want to ride on right now are probably still covered in crap. And I'm a little bit scared of those roads, so I don't really want to try those out. We haven't received enough rain yet to wash all the salt and cinders off the road, so I'm not going to go that way. I think what I'll do here is, I don't know. I just don't know where we should go. I guess we could take a ride down through the country here and see if we can see how the roads are. And hopefully we'll just take it easy and not have any problems. I haven't taken you down this way for a while, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out now and then I'll bring you back so we don't make the vlog too long. And hopefully the roads will be okay. that'll be a bonus. Alright, so I'll cut you back in here very soon. Okay folks, I promised you I'd bring you back in when I got back to this backcountry road here. Big old groundhog down there, can you see that? Yeah, this is the backcountry road. Right behind me is the bullpen. I figures there'd be a truck coming up there, so I can't piss around too much. Yeah, maybe I will. We'll let him go by. There you go. He has someplace to be that I don't have to be. Anyway, this is the backcountry road that leads down to the bullpen where we have bike nights. And we've had you on this road a few times. The missus was with me there, Mrs. Harley Day Rider. Here's a question for you I'm going to pose today. You know, I guess if we have to have topics, which normally I don't. I like to just talk and view the scenery with you. But it's all dead. See how everything's just dead. All the trees are still not blooming. That tree down there looks like it's getting some buds on it. I don't know for sure. So here's our $1,000,000 question today, folks. Are you a member of the national, if you ride a Harley Davidson, and I know a lot of you don't, and that's fine. You can ride any type of motorcycle you want. As long as you're up on two wheels, I'm sure you're having a good time. But the question is, if you do ride a Harley Davidson, are you a member of the National Hog Association? The National Hog, is it association or federation or whatever? Yeah, these roads are not too great back in here. Thought I heard a dog coming off that ridge somewhere. What the hell? But yeah, these roads aren't the best back here. So anyway, the National Hog Association is, if you own a Harley Davidson, you sign up for this thing. It's $49 a year. I don't know why they don't just make it $50, but hey, save a buck. And I'm trying to sign my wife up now, and my wife will be a Lady of Hog, Lady of the Hogs, LOH, because she doesn't ride the motorcycle, but she rides with me. So LOH, Lady of Hogs. Now, there's a lot of great benefits to this organization. I mean, one right off the top of my head is roadside assistance. If something goes wrong when you're on a trip, you give them a buzz. And apparently, I never used it, but apparently they send somebody out and they give you a hand. Has anybody used roadside assistance? Can you tell me if it works? You know, I don't want to break down somewhere and them say, well, yeah, we got somebody coming out of Milwaukee or York to help you out. That's not going to be any good. Yeah, you really got to be careful out here, folks. You can't be leaning your bike at all. I don't know what this shit is on the road here. I don't know if that's making my back tire slide or not. Could be water mixed with oil or something from these big trucks. Anyway, and then once you join the National Hog Organization, Association, or Federation, whatever it is, then you have the option, you can join your local chapter. Now your local chapter is also going to be a dues. And the dues there, yeah, this is not nice either. See all this brown shit on the road there? The local dues there, ours isn't bad. We're in the Washington chapter. And in the Washington chapter, if you pay your dues before the end of the year, you get it for 20 bucks. And then it goes up to like 25 bucks for the year after after like January or March, or January or February, it goes up by 5 more bucks. So are you in the national and are you in a local hog chapter? Just want to hear your responses out there to see what you can tell me about either or. I mean, I'm a member of both, so, and I have been since I started riding the Harley. Some geese. Ha. Grease. The grease. the geese like kind of bowed down. They're like, whoa, what was that big sound there? Alright, anyway, I'm going to keep motivating here through the country. Keep paying particular attention to the roadway because they salt and gravel so much of this road so heavily. You got to be super crazy to be riding out here. And folks, how many of you out there, one more question, get inspired by Sean Smoke? I know Sean Smoke and Triple X Deadhead are two of the probably most, I don't know, well-known, most known. That was two of the first people I started to watch. And, but Sean Smoke the other day on that video, man, him being out there with that BMW with those knobby tires, riding in those slate dumps, and sometimes he thinks he's on a dirt bike, you know, but that's a big heavy BMW motorcycle. That's kind of, I don't know exactly what it weighs. So many people say, hey, Harley Day Rider, quit saying weights of bikes because you don't know. And you're right, I don't know, but it looks heavy. But yeah, that was a cool video Sean put out there, and I watched the whole thing, you know. Sometimes you get a motovlog, you get 30 minutes or 27 minutes, whatever that video was, and you're like, oh, I can't watch this whole thing. But he kept it interesting, and the places he was riding, I told my wife, I said, he's a crazy, crazy bike rider. So, alright everybody, I'm going to let you go. And I'll talk to you next time. Hopefully you remember the question there, the HOG National membership and your HOG Local Chapter membership. Go ahead and ring in. I'll talk to you next time. I'm trying to beat the rain home. Ha. Harley Day Rider's going to be down and out. I'll chat to you next time. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. Bye-bye for now. See ya.